afternoon, everybody, and I'm here in Whitstable and I'm sitting in the Premier Inn and I'm looking at you on the GoPro. So you're going to wonder, well, why hasn't he taken any video of this cycling trip to Whitstable like he said he was going to do? Well, let me tell you a story. I turned up at the meeting point in West Wickham with my GoPro, whipped it out of my bag, and I thought, I know, I'll just take a little bit of video showing the start of the run to Whitstable. And I switched on the GoPro and nothing happened. Now, there was a lot of shouting, there was a lot of swearing. I may include some of it in this video. So I took the battery out, put it back in again, switched it on, and nothing happened. Well, was I a happy bunny? No, I was not a happy bunny. So the GoPro did not work. So there's no footage of our cycle down the 65 miles from West Wickham in Kent to Whitstable on the Kent coast. It was a bit drizzly, a bit rainy, but when we got to Whitstable, actually the sun was shining and it was quite nice. So anyway, I thought, well, could I possibly have left the GoPro switched on when I left it on the counter in the kitchen yesterday evening? So I know I'll plug it in, I'll charge it up, and we'll see if that's the problem. Did I have the right cable? No, I didn't. I brought all my stuff with me and I had three, count them USB-B cables, but the GoPro takes a USB-C cable and I thought I had one in my bag, but I didn't. So I quickly got changed out of my sweaty cycling gear and I walked down the road to a brand new Halfords where a very friendly, helpful chap helped me out and I managed to buy a USB-C cable. So I brought it back to the room, plugged it in, charged the battery, and is it working? Well, I think it's working, which is why I'm recording this little bit of video. So let's keep our fingers crossed because we're riding tomorrow on the Crab and Winkle Way from Whitstable to Canterbury, and I hope to bring you a little bit of a report on that. So keep watching, see you in a bit. So here we are in Whitstable at the start of the Crab and Winkle Way. Yes, we finally found it and the GoPro seems to be working. There's a bus going past and this is where the route starts. And there's my mate Clive from the old Portlands. Morning, Clive. And we're about to head off up to Canterbury. So, see how it goes. Right, Clive, do you want to set off cycling? And there's Clive setting off along the Crab and Winkle Way, and I shall be joining him. So if you go in front, Clive. So here we are riding along the Crab and Winkle Way with the GoPro, holding the GoPro on a mini tripod. So trying to get an idea of what the stabilisation is like. That's Clive riding in front, and if I turn the camera around, you can hopefully see me. So this is me riding along on the Crab and Winkle Way and with one hand on the handlebars. I can't see if you can see that because it's not in the flipping screen. As I said before, it doesn't have a flipping screen. And turn it around. Now you can see behind me, so you can see what's going on behind me, and therefore you can see more than I can because I don't know what's going on behind me. So I'll turn the camera around again and there you can see me, and now we're facing forward and seems to have stopped. So hang on a minute, Clive. Why has it stopped? Okay, well if you go through and I'll just take a little bit of video. So here we are, we've just gone on the road a little while. Now we're going through a gap and we're going on to the gravel. Can you see that? It says National Cycle Network. Going through a narrow gap. Look at this, Citizen Kane type Orson Welles shot, and we're going on to the gravel. And here we are. Look at this. Here's an interesting, what is it? Is it a totem pole? And it says National Cycle Network. I don't know why I'm reading this aloud because you can read it for yourself. Whitstable 1 3/4 miles. That's where we've come from. London 85 miles. We haven't come that far. And we're going to Canterbury 5 3/4 miles and 37 miles to Dover. And we're not going to Dover. But that's rather attractive, isn't it? I quite like that. We'll just get a close-up of that. And, oh, it's gone off. It's gone off, Clive. It's gone off. No. Right, we're on the gravel track now. We're cycling along. Clive's in front. I'm behind him holding the camera so you can get an idea of the stabilisation or not. And I just need to say I had a bit of a problem with the GoPro again. Not very happy about this. I'd taken that rather pretty photo of the totem pole, and then Clive said to me, well, why don't you do something like this with the camera? So I started messing about with it, it stopped working. So then it started working again, but that is not ideal, is it, guys? So anyway, I'm going to stop now because I'm getting fed up. So here we are, we've just paused on the gravel trail. It's quite a lot of gravel. If you don't know what gravel is a mixture of small stones, large stones, quite a lot of dust, sand, dirt. What else, Clive? Flint? What are the other components of a gravel track? Anyway, you know what gravel is. And this is a field here. This is a field, farmer's field. Farmer not in attendance, although there's a sound of a tractor in the background. Is that a tractor? Yeah, sure. In fact, he's behind us. Is he coming towards us?
Yes.
What? Well, he can't be on the gravel track. This is for bicycles.
It's on the hedgerow.
Oh, he's on the hedgerow.
Just behind it.
Okay, he's behind the hedgerow, so you can't see it. So there's some sheep in the field over there. Oh, the camera stopped. She won't know what I'm doing, will she?
So,
probably will. Can you see it around the outside?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. See? Can you see it?
No. Trouble is, right, I'm learning how to use the GoPro. Ah, there's a red line. Clive is pointing to the red line, but you can't see that because that's on the screen. And if I turn the camera around, you still can't see it. Well, you might see Clive just sort of pointing at the screen with his finger. Just point to the screen with the finger. Ah, look, it says actually down the front. So if you're doing a selfie, boom, gone. Okay, we've paused here at a fork in the road. You take the high road, I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Canterbury for you. And we've come across another one of these rather attractive totem poles, which presumably are all along the route. And those things kind of look like wings. I presume are arrows. So one points in one direction, one points in the other direction. And it is now Canterbury 3.5 miles. So we've gone, what, about 2 miles. And so far we've taken about 2 hours because I keep on stopping and trying to...
Taken off the timer.
Taken off the timer. Have I taken off the timer?
It's got no red rectangle.
It's got no red rectangle. Well done, Clive. Cyclists on the gravel road. So...
Come from that direction.
Yeah, why have they come from that direction? We don't know, Clive. And we're about to go straight on. So, there is the rectangle of death. That shows that the film is about to run out. Anyway, so we're about to continue along the route to Canterbury. Now we seem to have reached the end of the Crab and Winkle Way. We're not sure, it may continue. Anyway, we come to a road, and if we look back, we can see the path that we've come along and the start of it, or the end of it. We're not quite sure if we're at the end of it, or we're not quite at the end of it. So we're going to carry on and see. But it's been a very enjoyable route, quite a lot of gravel. Bit of asphalt, sorry about my finger in the picture there. Bit of asphalt, bit of gravel, bit of dirt, not many people, couple of dogs, and very nice indeed, recommended. So here we are in Canterbury, and that seems to be the end of our gravel route. This is I don't know what this is, I presume this is a gatehouse. Can't be the cathedral, because it doesn't have a spire. So anyway, this looks very attractive. Not been to Canterbury for a long time, and anyway, there we are. No, I think we can try it like this. Here we are, walking through Canterbury city centre. Sorry, Clive. Carry on, Clive. So here we are on the coastal path heading from Margate towards Herne Bay, and as you can see the sea is well out, the sky is blue, and we're about to hit a whole load of seaweed. So cycling along the coastal path, hope you can see me, can't see you, and turning it around, there you are, you can see the sea, and now we can see Clive riding along in front of me, and again practicing stabilisation, hoping it's a nice smooth picture for you, and good picture of Clive's arse there, not shaking. Thank you. So now we're on the coastal path heading towards Reculver. You can see the Roman fort there on the horizon, looking very faint in the wide angle lens, and that red blob in front of me is Clive. And if I turn the camera around, you'll be able to see me. I'll take it around so you can see the sea, and now you should be able to see me. So I'm pointing the camera at my face, and hope you can see that, and I'll try and do this without falling off. And now I'll turn it around there so you can see the land. Now you can see a rider coming towards me, and if I point it down you can maybe see that. So there you have it, my first attempt at shooting a cycling video using the GoPro. And what are my thoughts? Well, my thoughts are the stabilisation really is a game changer. If you've used a GoPro before, if you've used any camera before to try and take cycling videos, you would have found that the shakiness of the camera really puts you off. But the stabilisation on this really works. Form factor, you know what a GoPro is like, very easy to hold in the hand. A little bit small if you're holding it just on its own, but if you put it in its case and put it on some kind of tripod or some kind of holder, then it's even better. Now I need to check out the different ways of mounting it on the bike. Obviously you can put it on the bike itself, you could put it on a chest mount, you could put it on a helmet cam, or you could do as I did and hold it on a little tripod. Each of those systems has advantages and disadvantages, and I guess I'll need to try them out. The various problems that I had with the camera are, I guess, really down to me not understanding precisely how it works. But I would say in my defense that in my original video of the unboxing, I said there was an instruction booklet. It's not an instruction booklet. It's one of those booklets that includes safety information. There is actually no instruction booklet. And I have gone onto the GoPro website to see and will try and download some full instructions. I haven't been able to find it yet. They must be there. Now, there are plenty of videos on YouTube made by people about how to use it, but I think GoPro ought to produce some. So I'm going to do some further searching, see what I can find out. In the meantime, hope you enjoyed that video. I'm certainly going to do some more. It's all work in progress, but I think I'm getting better. Hope you think so too, and see you next time.